what's up, internet people? It's JD, and this week I want to talk to you about HIV and AIDS and getting tested, and about Broadway Twisted 2016. So to help me out with all that stuff, I am here with...
Did I do that right? Ariel Yoder!
Yay!
Hi.
We're putting an event together.
Yes, Broadway Twisted. This is the 4th annual Broadway Twisted, an evening of gender-swapped show tunes, 2016, inspired by the event Broadway Backwards in New York. So we partner with Broadway Cares, Equity Fights AIDS, and the North Carolina AIDS Action Network. That's where our proceeds go to. But we also are sponsored by Playmakers Repertory Company and Man Bites Dog Theater. So these two sort of major theaters in the area sponsor the event. It's $10 at the door. $10 buys you a raffle ticket, and basically it's an evening, it's like a cabaret evening of show tunes that are gender swapped. So traditionally male songs are sung by females and vice versa, and all of the proceeds go to these two amazing organizations to help fight AIDS, to help provide funding for AIDS research, to help provide funding for medical requirements for people in the area who have HIV AIDS, who don't necessarily have access to their medication or information.
So the event is on Monday, April 11th at 8 p.m. at Local 506 here in Chapel Hill. Doors open at 7:30, 7:15. Coincidentally enough, Sunday, April 10th is HIV and AIDS Youth Awareness Day. It's so important for like the youth of this country and of this community to know that HIV and AIDS is something that's still so impactful. You know, people forget about it because it was an epidemic in the 80s and in the 90s, and people think that we're done and that we fought that war and we can move on. But the truth of the matter is that plenty of people, hundreds, thousands of people are being affected every year.
I think a lot of people just don't have access to any kind of information, let alone, you know, research or medicine or support.
She said it better. I'm actually reading off of cdc.gov, and CDC is the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and these are frequently asked questions that I'm sure, you know, a lot of you guys out there also have wondered about it and have questioned it. So we're just gonna answer some of those questions right here and now. Okay, so the first question is an easy one.
Okay.
Should someone get tested for HIV?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Men and women.
Both. Whether you're straight, whether you're bi, whether you're gay, it does not matter. If you're sexually active, you should be tested for HIV. This website says that 1 in about 8 Americans are living with the virus or the disease and don't even know it. Okay, here's a good one.
I'm not looking.
She's looking.
No, I'm not.
How soon after exposure to HIV can I or should I get tested?
I don't know. I would say as soon as possible. I mean, if I was exposed to chlamydia, I'd want to get tested as soon as possible. Oh, yeah. Most HIV tests are antibody tests. Antibodies are produced by your immune system when you're exposed to viruses like HIV or bacteria. HIV antibody tests look for these antibodies to HIV in your blood or oral fluid. Soonest antibody test will detect infection is 3 weeks.
This also says like most, approximately 97%, but this is not everybody, will develop detectable antibodies within 3 to 12 weeks, but that's still a large gap.
Mm-hmm. Next question.
Where can I get tested?
Okay. I honestly don't know for sure.
It says you can ask your healthcare provider for an HIV test. Lots of medical clinics, substance abuse programs, community health centers, and hospitals offer them too. And you can also find a testing site near you by calling 1-800-CDC-INFO or gettested.cdc.gov. I'll put all of those links down in the description below, just because it's something that everybody should have. And this is actually something that I was reading about earlier today, which just brings me to my next question. How much is an HIV test? An HIV or AIDS test?
I don't know. probably way too expensive.
HIV screening is covered by health insurance without a copay, and that it is required to do so by the Affordable Care Act.
Thank you, Obama.
If you do not have medical insurance, some testing sites may offer free tests. And I'll put that down below, just in case you're questioning any of that kind of stuff. So we hope all of that information was super helpful to you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to click on the links down below, call those hotlines, and don't be afraid to ask questions and to get tested. That is one of the most important parts of this movement. Starts with step one, is just to go out there and get tested and know your status. So again, come and support local funding and research for HIV and AIDS.
On Monday, the 11th at 8 p.m. at Local 506.
And it goes to benefit NCAN and Equity Fights AIDS, Broadway Cares up in New York. And come join the cause, man. It's something that's really important and something that people need to be educated about.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
I love you!
Let's not get touchy-feely. Bye!
Bye.